Hello, Storybox World. It's Lane. Hello, hello. And today we're doing the little robin collage. You can go download this package at storyboxworld.com. So we're gonna do the little robin today. And if you want to know about our other classes, go ahead and go to storyboxworld.com and you can see our pet portraits where you'll be able to do your own pets. Even somebody did a rooster. So yeah, dogs, cats, roosters, cows, horses. Yeah, I don't know, whatever pets you guys have. Okay, today we're going to do that little robin. This is Feathers and Fables. You can download all these printables at storyboxworld.com. And I'm going to show the printables. Okay, so we have Feathers and Fables, and turn it that way. We have collage basics, like the basics to start collage. This is like very beginner friendly. And then we have a storytelling guide, which is also very beginner friendly. And this is my Substrate. You can print it off. It's part of the package. And I printed this one off on a heavier cardstock paper because I'm going to use it for the Substrate. Okay, and then you get the little printables where you could either use the pattern of the robin and put your own papers in, or you could just cut this one out and use this little robin. And these are just some different ways. You don't have to do your robins or your birds like we do, like I'm doing it. You can change it up and do your, make your own design. Okay, and this is some of the collage paper. Here's another one where someone made their own design. This is collage paper. It's printed on thin copy paper, and it's also in the package. Or if you want, if you prefer, you can just paint your own papers. So you can either use what's in the kit, or you can just paint your own papers. It's totally up to everyone how they want to do it. Today I'm just going to do the most simplest version of the little bird. I do get into advanced techniques in our classes. But today I'm just going to do the most simplest way. Okay, to get started on our little Feathers and Fables robin kit, I downloaded and printed off the package, and I printed off the background, the substrate. Substrate is basically what we're going to collage on top of. So we're going to collage on top of this. And this is a harder cardstock, a little bit thicker. So we're going to collage on this. You can turn this different directions if you want to go this way. I'm going to look and see. Let's see. I have one of them I did up and down, and one of them I did sideways. Yeah, I still need to fill in the sides on this. Don't worry if you print this out on cardstock and there's white paper on the edge, because what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the little edges. Yeah, we're just going to extend it all the way to the end with paper. This one, I started to do it, but I do this in stages so everybody can kind of see what we're going to do. So don't worry about the white edges, because we're just going to cover that up with paper. So here is my thicker cardstock that I just printed the background off on, and the background is part of the printable package. So if you haven't already, go ahead and go to storyboxworld.com and get your Feathers and Fables package. So the first thing you need to figure out, are you going landscape? Are you going portrait? Yeah, which way do you want to go? So turn it every which way and just decide what you're going to do. If you're thinking about making a children's book, would you want your children's book to open this way? Would you want your children's book to open that way? I'm going to go with this way for right now. So I'm going to kind of do this one. But they're all different. So I'm going to go this direction. They're all different. Nothing's going to look the same. And that's the fun of collage, as everybody gets to make something different. So the first step is printing out your background on something a little sturdy that we're going to actually collage on top of. Okay, after you do that, then there's a basic collage, how to make your robin collage, and there's some basic step-by-step instructions how to prepare your piece and how to arrange it, how to glue it down and cut it, and finishing touches and tips for creativity. Okay, and then there's the patterns. So I'm going to go ahead and put my pattern aside. And also with the patterns, there are some printable collage papers that you can use out of the package. I will be using some of these today. And then at the very end, there's a short storytelling guide on how to make a little story about your robin. And I'm going to put that one to the back. So next, I'm going to get my pattern and I'm going to gather up my papers. If you want to add your own hand painted papers or collected papers, then I would suggest using a color wheel and trying to set your color wheel on, let's see, I'll look at this little guy. Kind of plan out what colors you want to use. Do you want to go more into the spring? Do you want to go more into the summer? So I really use color wheels a lot. I would get this and decide on your color wheel where you're going to set it. And now you can either use the papers that come in the kit or you can start painting your own papers. And you could also gather up, like if you have found papers, you could also gather these up. But try to set your color wheel, and whatever you're going to use, try to make sure it stays on the color wheel. Okay, so I'm going to set my color wheel up and I'm going to go gather up my papers, and then I will come back. Next thing is, when you come back, try to have maybe a variety of scissors. These are kind of fun. It cuts. I don't know where I got these, but they're really fun. They give like little feathery furry cuts. So these are fun. So I'm going to gather up my papers. I'm going to gather up my supplies. I might use a glue stick on this. You could use a glue stick. You could use matte medium gel. You could use a catalyst. You could use a sponge brush. You could use an old brush. And let me think of what else we need for supplies. Also, for supplies, I am going to show how to like flatten the papers down. And I use that with wax paper. So when I glue things down, I'm going to flatten it out. I'm going to get some wax paper and I'm going to be flattening things down. Okay, so go gather up your supplies. Yeah, set your color wheels, bind or paint your papers, gather up your supplies, and meet me back here in the next step. All right, thank you.